Well, good evening, everyone. It's the old redneck again. It's now day 24 of this California lockdown, virus infection, wahoo, whatever you want to call it. A lot of things popping in the news. You know, evidently the World Health Organization has been towing the Chinese line for a while. Whatever the Chinese say is true. Nothing. They would never lie to anybody. Which tells me right there, yeah, World Health Organization's lying. But that's me. Well, I did see something on the news today, about this new stimulus package. That kind of irritated me a little bit. They're trying to put forth a stimulus package to help small businesses that have been affected by this pretty much nationwide lockdown. Trying to save the mom and pop shops and things like that. And you all know what I'm going to say before I say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. The Democrats blocked it. They want to add more crap to it. I think it's more their pie in the sky. Let's make everybody feel good. Blah 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 blah. What can we take the president for this time? All I'm asking people to do is remember that when it comes time to vote. You're sitting there trying to figure out how you make a house payment, how you're going to keep your business open when they allow you to open your doors again, and all this, and they're sitting there going, let's see what we can get out of the pillbox. You know, I've heard people criticize Trump for not acting like he's concerned and all that other stuff in his press conferences and his talks and his tweets. I just wonder if people ever look at history. Remember the Great Depression? I think the president at the time was Theodore Roosevelt when he did his fireside chats. He knew how bad it was, but as leader of our country, he was determined to make everybody feel we're going to get through this. Let's keep it upbeat. We're not going to say the sky's falling, Chicken Little's right, and bing, 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 bing. We're going to promote digging in our heels and making it all work. And that is what I think Mr. Trump is doing. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I did see a picture of his lovely wife, Melania, today, where she was wearing one of those masks across her face just to promote that it needs to be done and all this stuff. She's the first person in the Trump entourage that has done so. As I've said before, I don't know much about this virus they say is killing everybody. But I wish to hell they get their facts straight. You know, did the person die due to contracting the coronavirus? Or did they die due to the fact they got the coronavirus on top of other symptoms, other things that were wrong, pre existing conditions? If you're going to throw out these monstrous numbers, throw them out truthfully. But wait, the press hasn't been truthful in years. I've said before, I'd like to see every Democrat's, corporate sponsor tattooed on their back. As far as I'm concerned, all the press people, ABC, CNN, and all them, even Fox News to a point. You look on their backside, you probably see Democrat flunky right on the back of them. You got two types. Basically, you got on talk radio out here in California. You got basically two types. You got one, a station that's all Democratic. Nothing Democrats can do no wrong. The other one is all Republicans can do no wrong. I used to enjoy both the stations because of the fact that they both had a mixture. You knew one talk show was all for one party, one talk show was all for the other. You could hear varying views at the same time. Now, lines are being drawn in the sand. I don't like it. People in the press are supposed to be fair and equal in their reporting, not putting their own point of view into it. Report the story as it unfolds, truthfully. And how many of these reporters out there can say they've done that? But all in all, it's been a good day. Less traffic on the road, more people wearing masks, more scare stories on the TV and on the internet about how far a germ can travel. As I said before, the government's getting their wish. You've got people locked up in their little boxes, looking at their screens or watching their TVs. Those big 70-inch TVs that everybody bought. Waiting for the talking heads to tell them what they need to think next. I just don't know. Then you got a news story out here how this coronavirus is killing more blacks than it is anybody else. We can't even keep race out of a pandemic. They're not killing blacks, they're not killing whites, they're killing people. Just because you want to sell a story don't mean you have to throw race into it. Because I don't care what color your skin is, you bleed the same color I do, red. I mean, damn, people. We don't have enough problems in this world that you gotta have a TV set trying to promote race violence, trying to promote everything they can do to get people agitated. Then I heard, you hear all these stories about ventilators being needed. Ventilators need this. We're short of ventilators. We're short of this. We're short of that. Well, our governor was going to send a whole bunch of ventilators to New York. Then all of a sudden he said, no, we're going to put them back in stockpile, not use them. And then evidently the hospital's going to say, what? I don't know how much that's true or not. It came on a news site I watch. But the funny thing is, you get all these people out there thinking they're all going to get this fantastic free money. Already planning on ways to spend it. Kind of hard to spend it when you're in a lockdown. I hear reports that stores like Walmart and Target and all that are closing off non-essential aisles when you get in the store. So you can only buy essential items. I guess if you need electronics, that's not essential. Or gardening, that's not essential. I don't know what aisles are locking off. I just read the story on it. I mean, I look at it this way. You got people walking into your store to buy things, you're going to sell it to them. And I still think, and I hope to hell I'm wrong, that all these corporations knew this was coming. I don't see for the life of me how any nationwide chain can, within a week, get face shields, face masks, gloves, plastic shields over their registers and everything assigned nationwide, stickers on the floor telling you how far to stand. Within a week or two, they had them in nationwide stores, all the way across country. Now, how in the hell did they do that if they didn't know this was coming? It takes time to cut the plexiglass. It takes time to print the signs. It takes time to find the masks. It's something else for people to think about when they're bored. Was this a planned deal? So what's the end game? I know, my videos lately have been nothing but doom and gloom. I'll try to get better at making it lighthearted. Sun's still shining, it's still raining once in a while, My yard's still about 5 feet tall. Still ain't got the weed eaters to work. Too tall for a lawnmower. But tomorrow's another day. But on this day, I believe Passover started yesterday, I think. I'd like everybody to remember, check in on your neighbors. Check in on your family members. If you have elderly neighbors, elderly family members, check on them. See if you can help them. You see somebody in distress in a store, help them. I don't believe this bullshit that Dr. Fauci or whatever his name is saying how we're all going to have to quit shaking hands. What are you going to do? Elbow bumps? Hey, glad to meet you, pal. Hey, there you are. Hey, my name's... Oh, there you go. Screw that. For some reason, people don't want people to communicate. The old adage comes to mind, if you keep them dumb, they're easy to take over. But I think I'm going to cut this one short right there before I get too depressing, more than I already am. And I'd like to remind everybody to think of all the troops we have overseas standing the wall for us so we can solve the world's problems like we are. Remember our vets that have come home, the ones that have been here. Without them, you wouldn't have the rights you have. And to all the vets, remember, you took a vow to protect this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And in my mind, nobody ever asked me, when I was in, nobody ever asked me to, nobody ever told me that I could disregard that oath. Just fair warning. I think tougher times are coming, people. But let's all put out a prayer for all our first responders, and the grocery clerks, the farmers, the truck drivers, the guy fixing your car, all the essential workers. The ones that are all still exposed to all this crap. Well, you get all the rich bucky bucks sitting in their mansions bitching about how boring it is in their big $1 million mansion because there's nobody to talk to. They got to do this just to be relatable. I don't know. I'm cynical. But if I have any followers left, I wish you well. Stay healthy. Stay well. You want to pass this video on, pass it on. It's just an old man's ramblings. So, do with it what you wish. If you got a complaint or a comment, put it down below. If you want to give me a suggestion for something to pick my mind about, shoot me an email, redneckrebel1956@gmail.com. I'll answer it. For now, still Redneck. Wishing everybody good night, good dreams, good health. Good night.